Hey, what's up guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. I have today the HP2A headlamp from BYBLight, and this thing is actually really impressive for the price point of just under $30. In my years and years of outdoor experience, I have owned over a dozen different headlamps, and when something like this comes into my possession and I'm able to experience the features of it, I'm actually really impressed by what this thing is capable of. So let's go ahead and talk about this cool little headlamp. So what I really like about this are the different modes that are available. You've got a bright white LED that emits a high output of 268 lumens. Then you also have a kind of warm light and then also a red light. And all of these have kind of a high, mid, and low range on them. So I'm going to click through those. It will always start on the highest setting, that 268 lumens, which is really bright and it's a really great amount of light. It's got a nice, about 130 meters is what they say it's capable of reaching to. You've got a nice, beautiful flood on the light that gives you all of the working light that you would need for nighttime use, which is when you would use a headlamp. If I click this, after I leave it on, it will turn off. If I click quickly through this, then it will cycle through the different modes. So on the white LED, I have 3 modes. And then I have an SOS mode as well. And then if I click quickly, it will go over to the warm light. As you can see, it's a warmer light. This has 2 light settings. And then if I want the red light, I will push and hold, and that will turn on the red LED. And if I click that as well quickly after I turn it on, then I also get a red blinking light, which is also a great feature of this headlamp. What I also love about it is you do have an articulating and adjustable piece here. So one of the things that I hate about headlamps is if this isn't adjustable or you get somebody that hasn't used headlamps before, they always have it like pointing straight up and they'll turn and look at you and you get like full on blinded. Not the funnest thing in the world. So I love that this articulates down and gives you the options for that as well. So just to compare real quick, this thing is just under $30, and I want to compare it quickly to the Black Diamond Revolt, which is a $60 headlamp. This has a lot of the same features. It has the red lights, it has the dimmable feature, just to be able to go from a high or mid, where the BYBLight you click to get through your different modes. But what I really like about this is you've got a lot of output on this headlamp because you are using 3 AA batteries. One of the major downsides to this, though, that is comparable to these other 2 lamps that I have, the Revolt and this Foxelli light, are that these are rechargeable lights. The BYBLight, this is not rechargeable, so you are going to have to carry extra batteries with you if you're concerned about how much life this has. They do say that this will last up to 14 hours, which if you put fresh batteries in and you go for even a week-long trip, that is going to be way more lifespan of the batteries than you would need. The other awesome benefit of this light is that it is water resistant. It has an IPX6 rating, which I would never have to worry about hiking with this in the rain and destroying my light. So another great thing about the light is this top head strap I do have the ability to remove and just have a wrap around the head type situation. Lightens it up a little bit and takes some of the bulk out of the light. But if I'm going to be running with this light or climbing with it, I am going to want to have this top piece on there. Let's talk about the battery pack again real quick. And this is one of my favorite things about the light because it just makes the light that much more usable for different types of activities. There is a light here on the back that is a red light with 2 different modes. So it can stay on consistent, or if I click it again, then I do get a red blinking light, which is really great because I could use this for cycling. Even if I'm out and around town, I've got a red blinking light that makes me visible in the dark to other people and vehicles. Now, I will say that because of the price point, some of the aspects of this make it have the appearance of being a little bit cheaper. And long-term use, I don't know that this is going to be the best light, because it doesn't have the reputation that a light like this black diamond light has for long-term use. I mean, I've had some black diamond lights for 6+ years and never had a failure with them. So I think you can't go wrong with the price point on this at 30 bucks and the features that you get with it. It's not the lightest thing in the world. It's not the most compact. I mean, I can get it pretty small, but because of the external battery pack and the wires and everything, it makes it a little bit heavier. But I really am pleased with the overall performance of this. There you go, guys. That is the HP 2A headlamp from BYBLight. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.